Ladies and gentlemen, there's a brand new overhaul mod for Total Conflict Resistance. That's right, the Army Building Battle Simulator now adds all of these real countries to the game, turning it into World War III. We've got everything from North Korea to Cuba to Ukraine, but what I think we're gonna do is play as Canada, just for the memes. We're going to be turning everything up to 10 and then starting the campaign in the year 2030 so we don't have to go through all of the sludge. And here we go. Canada is in the building. There's Russia. That's Cuba, which it's funny that Cuba's on the mainland, but we're an island as Canada. Okay, very interesting. So here are Canadian forces over this way. Russia is very large over here. That makes sense. Actually, can we go ahead and establish a navy so we can go ahead and look everywhere with our boats and just go putz about for a second and see what nations are where? All right, we're going to move our navy out this way so we can go and spy on our enemies real quick. As you can see, there's a lot of different nations. There's also off-the-map nations, such as the United Nations in here, so you can do trading with the United Nations, and they'll also play a hand in diplomacy and things like that, but they're not actually on the battlefield, so that's pretty interesting there. Real quick, we're gonna start off by doing some first aid kits. Obviously do the copper there. We'll make some fish, and actually I'm gonna do the rest as first aid kits because those guns are trash, so are those SUVs. There's no point in using those. On top of that, as Canada, we should probably start making alliances with, sort of the NATO nations. So why don't we get Germany involved here? We'll improve our relations with them and send a bribe on over there. And I want to see who's up this way. I believe we're already at war with Russia, it seems. We also have one rebellion over here. So those pesky Canadians are having some rebels attacking fairly soon. Let's go ahead and also build probably at Agon here, and we will do... Oh, they added some new buildings actually. Nice, new icons for them. Let's do a bakery first. It's good to get that kind of base infrastructure done. That's going to be Ukraine, which makes a lot of sense. And the rebels are choosing to attack us? Excuse you? Where do you get off, dude? What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Okay, here we go. Oh, this map is so good for us to defend on. This is a goated defense map, though it does look like they made a few changes to it. Yeah, because this used to have more dockyard over there you could take cover in. There have been some updates to Total Conflict Resistance on top of this overhaul mod, so we're not just looking at new improvements for this thing in terms of the modded itself, but also there's new weapons and features in the game. Where is the enemy currently situated? I don't even have any artillery or anything like that to use against them. I just am purely not seeing where they're at. Are they coming from the shoreline, or... Qu'est-ce que c'est? Where are the enemies? Seriously, I have no idea where they are. Okay, well then, let's go ahead and get you guys inside the buildings here. Make sure you're all in the building, because they do like to split up their troops from in the building to out of the building, which can be rather frustrating. And actually, our soldiers are mainly equipped with pistols here. Okay, so Canada's got some serious work to do on its forces. We're actually going to pivot these guys up this way to take on those trucks. If we could kill those real quick, that would be grand. Give me this RPG trooper real quick here. Hold on. BTR. Did we kill it or just damage it? Nope, we killed it. Good job. Alright, and we only have an M1911 beyond our RPG, so we clearly need to do some work on getting our boys equipped, but we are actually destroying with this M1911 right now, so I will take that. Heck yeah, boy. Alright, that guy's dead. Hello? Can I snipe this guy? Oh my god, I actually got a hit. Hold on. Ah! Shoot him! There we go, we got him. Little snipe him with the M1911. Gotta reload again. Hold on, let me push out of here. Get to the side. We should get some respawns in as reinforcements as well fairly soon here, which is good. And once we do, we'll be able to get some vehicles up front for us. But for now, we're actually just kind of shredding. I believe the AI has been reworked a lot to be better at defending as well as attacking. So the battles from now on in Total Conflict Resistance should be a little bit more realistic, and that's clearly being shown here by our defenders actually doing something for once. Usually in these defenses, having defenders advantage means absolutely nothing, because nothing happens that's good for your team on defense. It's purely just a battle. However, in this case, we seem to be having quite a bit of an advantage with this cover now, so I think that AI improvement is very nice. Those are our troops out there, I believe. Are there any enemy vehicles around? No, but there's enemy infantry around here, and this M1911 will just pop them at this distance. This is a really powerful pistol. I don't think I've ever actually used the M1911 in this game. Absolutely crazy. There we go. Oh, reload, reload, reload. I think we're best at actually just fighting on the ground here. That guy threw a grenade. I don't think it got off, though. It was a bit of a dud throw right there. I think there's one more guy behind there, but I'm not going to waste time just waiting here. Let's go back into the map form and see what's up. All right, so we got our boys pincer movementing this way, ready to take them out. There's only 22 enemies left alive. This one house up here is taking the brunt of the enemy force right now, so let's get additional soldiers forward to help out there. I'm going to get 9mm here, start popping. My buddy actually took me shooting to an Orlando gun range the other day and fired a Glock. A Glockenspiel. Ooh, we captured a truck. Nice. And some decent cartridges and good guns. Let's go! We also fired a revolver, which was cool. I never fired a revolver before. Very neat. I've mainly only fired shotguns with my grandpa when he was around, so it was cool. And yeah, I love my buddy here, so it was fun hanging out with him. All right, we're gonna go ahead and resupply here. And can you guys get better guns? Okay, it looks like they did stack up more AKs this time around, and on top of that, we're gonna swap up the vehicles to all start spawning, so we don't have just empty infantry, no vehicles next time around. All right, on top of that, let's find our artillery. So this is almost all vehicles here, actually, but no artillery vehicles, so little poo. How about you guys? Y'all have one artillery unit. Okay, so what we'll go ahead and do, we're going to move you guys out of Chandak here. I'm going to go ahead and create a battalion here. And this is going to be our artillery battalion. Default armored. And then we're going to move them over here, and we're going to get the rest of that already from each place. There's actually some Urals here and stuff like that we could capture later on. Well, not capture, we own them already, so there's that. Either way, if you guys do enjoy these videos, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go up here, and we will send a few Urals to the world market, because they're just crap, man. The BRDs are good, BTRs are always good. This is a machine gun Ural, but I'd rather have money than that, so we'll go ahead and send that. There are actually a lot of new weapons I'm noticing. Oh yeah, this one is just tanks, so there's no arty-farty for us there. Let's go over this way. And then you guys, not really much here for y'all to use, but we will resupply you anyway. We'll do the same with you guys, and you'll get some new equipment and stuff like that, which is very nice. And then these guys, give us your artillery, please. There's only one. Okay, sad. Starting off very slow on the artillery front, which really sucks. I'd like to try and become allies with Ukraine and then go after Russia. I think that would be kind of fun. But let's go search down here. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. All right, we'll do this instead. Send a bribe with it. And then we'll go fight against them with them. Okay, so that's Palestine. And then over here, that's South Korea. Is North Korea up here then? The placement could have been a little bit better for some of these. Nope, that's Germany. Okay. All right, and that's the UK. Okay. I feel like UK should have been an island too. Oh, yes. All right, so we boofed our relations there, which is excellent. Okay, that's Japan. Shouldn't Japan and South Korea be at least somewhat closer to each other? There's America. Let's go south here. What even is that? What flag is that? Diplomacy. Oh, Saudi Arabia. Okay. So they're an island. I'm pretty sure there are deserts in this game. Why aren't they in a desert? Like, why isn't Japan over here? I don't know. I do not know. All right, let's go ahead and... Ooh. Steel and aluminum are so valuable in this game. We're going to get going on that. That is... What flag is that? Hold on. Oh, UAE. Okay, so that's the UAE. Again, an island... It does not make sense. Alright, let's send our ship back here. Because it looks like the Ruskies are starting to gather their own navy. Not a fan of that. Not very cash money, my guy. So we need to avoid that at all costs. We're going to get you in here, resupply you real quick, and actually just let you chill and make sure your supplies there are full up as much as possible. On top of that, let's go into trading. We need to buy some fuel. Bread is good right off rip, too. Okay. Wow, lots of AKs for sale. We're pretty loaded right now, so let's get a few of these rifles, VALs, AKs, and then we're going to need some light shells and cartridges. Medium shells for, I think those are for artillery, I believe. We don't need wood yet. Stone actually comes in handy later on, but that's really expensive, I feel like, so I'm not going to buy that. We'll buy the last of the fuel, too. I mean, sometimes that's kind of worth is if you can make sure that you control the fuel supply and stuff like that on the world market and the enemy doesn't, is kind of goated. All right, so let's get you anchored in here. And then we go into this and we want to create ships. There you go. Very nice. Okay, so we need to actually look in. All right, we're out of trades. That's fine. Oh, manufacturing. Forgot to do that. Yeah, look at this. They redid a lot of the manufacturing here, so there's new stuff for us to get. We can't quite get some of the more powerful stuff I'd be looking for, but we definitely want to start our Air Force off, so let's get Su-30s going. You know what? Do the faster Su-24. Get that going first. Now we need to go into diplomacy. Where are we standing currently against Russia? Oh, here. Oh. We're allied with them? Nah, fam. Can I not? We have to wait for our last mission with Ukraine to end. I thought we were enemies with them because they're highlighted red for us, but I guess not. All right, there we go. So now, I'm going to justify war goal. Go for it, my boys. Yes, sir. All right, and then on top of that, we're going to go ahead and combo the 124th here with the 6th. There we go. Back these guys out this way. Oh, shoot. In order to board a ship, you need to have a Navy battalion, which is the most frustrating thing of all time. I absolutely hate it. Just go default, create a few squads, rearm them, let them build up a little bit. And then we will combine those guys together to form new stuff. We're going to go ahead and buy some of this. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna need to spend some time building this army up a little bit. Okay, cool. So now we can declare war on these guys. So, bada bing. 3 days to declare war. I don't know why it takes so long to do that, man. Just send a text. Like, that's all you gotta do. Alright. War is the only answer. Good. Okay. So now hop over here. We should be able to combine these and then send them on a mission to the enemy shore. Unless... there's not enough... Oh, we can only take 6 vehicles. That's the problem. Okay. Because actually, technically, the 124th was a port battalion. I forgot. Because they spawned here. So that wasn't the problem. It was the fact that we had too many vehicles in this army. So we're going to need to get a lot more ships for our Canadian forces here. Which is goofy, but it is what it is. Okay, so now these guys can board. And we can launch over this way. Now we need to attack a port that potentially is a little bit weaker. Alright, so we're going to, on top of that, go here, try and get a trade agreement. We'll start with that with Ukraine. Going to start kind of getting them, schmoozing them a little bit, if you will. Alright, is there a second port up here? Nope. So we're going to have to do a hard landing on the opposite side of the shore and try and take this on. It's going to be a tough battle, but we do have some decent tanks and things like that. I think we've got potential. We got potential. Let's see what we're up against here. So we have 123 soldiers, 6 vehicles. They have 198 vehicles. It's not actually horrible odds. We'll see what we can do here. Okay, my Canadian brothers. That's good cover over here, actually. We might go take that. Problem is that they might potentially have some form of air support here. That's my main concern. We have nothing. Us Canadians, clearly, not much of an air force. This was the map I was thinking of where it has a little bit more of a coastline to it versus the other one we just played. We're gonna slow roll in some tanks across all angles here. Try and do a bit of a pincer movement. We got some enemy tanks over here. Any on this road? Perchance? This would be where first contact is made if there is one. Oh, another over there. Okay, so we gotta focus on these puppies first. Hold on. Let's see. I don't think there'll be too much drop. Oh! I accidentally clicked the the Windows key. Hold on. Let me pause and restart recording. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure that me accidentally clicking the Windows key didn't do anything. But we did, I think, hit it because it did pop smoke. I'm gonna fire a little bit more through. Oh, wait. There he is. Okay, that was close. Oh, 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 oh. What? Come on, reload, 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 reload. There we go, got him. Alright, beautifully done. beautiful. Now, for the next tank, we're going to use another one of ours because that one is weakened now. So, it's just over this hill. Oh, hello. Alright, no tanks in there, right? I don't see any. Yeah, I think it's just this one over the top here. I mean, I know they have more tanks, but for now, I think it's just this one over here. Oh, wait. Oh, vehicle. That thing might have... Oh, it was full of infantry. I was just going to say, I'm going to shoot it because it might be full of... or it might have an MG up top, but no, it was full of infantry. Nice little triple kill right there on some infantry as well. Big money shots. There he is. Right here. Okay, that didn't do much. Aiming in this game is always wonky. It's so annoying. Hold on. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right, perfect. All right, we're going to tactically start pushing our tanks a little bit closer. We don't want to get too close to this infantry because they very well could have some RPGs. We're also going to send a couple of our infantry forces forward into some of these buildings. But let's actually take control of this tank while our... Oh, another tank, another tank. Hold up. This one's coming in. This one's heading inbound. Where's she at? She went under that hill. Nice, we got it. Beautiful. Alright, there is enemy infantry throughout here. Hold up. Nice. Gilzarushkis. Hold on. Enemy infantry over that way, but I hit too low. Oh, another tank. Or vehicle. Not sure. Oh, that was an infantry transport. Let's go. We are getting massive, stanky kills. I tried to shell those guys, but clearly that did not work out for us. There we go, mowing down as many troopers as possible. See, we want to really mitigate losses here. I mean, we always want to mitigate losses for the most part. However, in this case, we really, really want to, because we've got more territory to go through Russia in. So we're going to need to make sure we can do as much as we can with our military. Okay, we take a hit right there. That's all right. We're still up. We're still up. They pop smoke. That's a good sign for us. I'm not going to pop smoke yet. I want visibility. There we go. Took it down. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. The game plays so much better since the recent updates. The AI isn't as stupid. The controls feel so much more solid. They have done a good job with this game so far, I will say. They need to do more with the campaign map, though. I'll say that. I think that's our big thing. All right, we're getting hit by something. I'm going to swerve. Where was that? Nope. That was our guy, I think. I thought I was getting hit by a vehicle. Maybe it was an RPG? It also seems like they made the tanks a little more resilient. Before it was kind of like you were cooked. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Yeah, you were cooked if you got hit even once sometimes, but I think we're a little more resilient now, which is good. Just take those guys out. Whoa! Alright, there's something over here. What was that? Maybe artillery? They still outnumber us. God dang. I feel like we're cooking. Hold on. All squads, move forward here. Please. Alright, cool. Please accomplish that. Alright, we're gonna now go ahead and shell and machine gun all over this area. Try and eliminate some of these enemies. Good stuff. We have 2 machine guns on this, which is actually really nice, because while one is reloading, we can use the other one. I think they also have damage outputs that are different, so one might be a little stronger than the other. There's another vehicle. Alright, another vehicle over that way. More infantry coming in. Where's that vehicle at? There it is. Alright, one shot into it. That is our vehicle pushing in. Alright, come on. Alright, I think he took care of him. Beautiful. Now let's help out against some of the infantry over here to make sure that our vehicles don't get completely clobbered. I feel like some of these guys should start surrendering fairly soon. That does not seem to be the case at the moment. Come on, bunch of enemies through there. We also got to be on the lookout because some of our infantry could start coming through. What was that? Over there? Wait, hold up. Yes, there it is. That's what's been shelling us. There's an artillery piece back there. Alright, we're gonna try. Hit that. Yes! Good! Wow. Artillery used to be so much more powerful, but now it seems to not be so powerful. We'll move our boys forward again. Alright, good shelling. Take position in the valley, boys. Come on forward now. That's ours, right? That's ours, right? Sadly, it was, because it just died. Rip the dream. That's alright. That's alright. We're still doing well. We outnumber them now. Canadian forces for the win. Yes, sir. I'm going to come up and over. Firing. Come on. Get some. Get some. Ah! Pop smoke. Ah! I'm trying to run over this guy, but I think they tracked me. I think he's inside us now. Come on, keep firing. Nice. What did we get ourselves into? Ah! Ah, we keep getting flashed. Oh my god, I need my boys here. I need my boys here. Where are my boys? Where are my boys? Alright, we finally went down. We did some work with that thing though. Love it. Alright. Kind of a goofy way to die, that's for sure. Alright, I need you guys to mobilize around. Start encircling as much as you can. Get me some infantry. I'll take care of this. Alright. Time to go in, comrade. We're still taking some losses here. This should be in the bag for us, but it's still go pretty hard right here to try and mitigate our losses again. Once we capture this place, though, we'll have a landing zone, so we can get reinforcements in fairly or easily. Just spam grenades out here. Those are enemies. Good. More enemies over here. God, they're just kind of everywhere, huh? There is their SU coming in, so they do have an aircraft or two in that air base they've got. All right, those guys surrendered. Good. Oh, hello. Got some more running. We got some runners. Are those guys ours or theirs? Enemies. Nice. Nice. Okay, there's multiple around here, but they're not really doing much. Except dying. Not even shooting me. Maybe they ran out of ammo. Maybe they don't have a lot of supplies. Well, they all surrendered. Enemy has 0 troops, so there we go. We got the W. We got the W, baby. That is big for our war here. Love it. Okay. Let's see. So we captured this. Their naval battalion should now be kicked out, which is good. We're gonna occupy. See what they left us. Nope, that's our army. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Hey, my boys, will you agree to alliance, please? 99% success rate. Good. All right, we got the SU. We don't have an airfield though, I'm pretty sure, so that sucks. Get the SU-25 cooking now. All right, so they're probably gonna hit us over there. That's not good. We got a couple BMPs here and reservists, which is great. Let's go ahead and resupply our boys here. And then this is going to dock, and then we'll create additional ships. So now we have enough for 11 vehicles to enter this thing. So go back to that port there. We might be on the defense very quickly here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no! They immediately counterattack. Okay, so we have 64 soldiers, 9 vehicles. They have 162 soldiers, 7 vehicles. At least we were able to somewhat resupply, which is perfect. So, how do we eject soldiers? I think it's J. Yeah, it's J. Perfect. You guys get in there. You guys get in there. Just huddle up. Huddle up in buildings, okay? I want each building to be occupied. Oh, yo! Hello. Hello. Oh, no. Pop smoke. This ain't good. Oh, God. He's blitzing through us. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. He's down. Good. Alright, we need to jettison troops wherever we can. Oh, no. That was all of our troops there. Okay. You guys get in that house. Hold on. No RPGs here. Someone took it out, though. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Get in the houses, boys. All right, then we got these guys out here. Jettison your troops. Get our tank up here, too, to help defend. And this tank as well, please. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and we'll take over this trooper here because he does have an RPG. We'll just start spamming out fire wherever we can. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Hello. Okay, those guys are already dead. Perfect. What up, boy? Get out of here. This is my house. It's my house. Get out of here. They blew me up. They blew me up bad, huh? Oh, God. All right. This vehicle is self-sufficient behind here, so let me go ahead and infantry it up. And we're going to pop smoke around here, make it harder for the enemy to advance. We're getting more kills than them, but the problem is that they're starting to shred with explosives. They might be using planes. I'm not entirely sure. All right. Good kill. Good kill, Commandant. I don't like the VSS, baby. I don't like. Not very good. Go. Nice. Oh. Hello, enemies. How are you? The combat is so much more aggressive in the recent updates, man. So much more aggressive, huh? Uh-oh. Reloading. Reloading. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. There we go. They're going on the flanks now. And these are elite troops, too. So they're armored, so a 1 or 2 shot is just not happening. Help me out here, vehicle. Come on. I'll make sure an RPG trooper doesn't sneak up on you. But I need you to machine gun these guys quick for us. Okay. No! Ah! I failed you! Okay, she's still up. She's still up, she's still kicking. Good stuff. Ugh, just spam them. Good stuff. Okay. We're actually doing decent. Actually doing decent. 33 to 51. Not bad. The AI. 10 times better than before. I love it. God, this VSS sucks. Oh, it's like BBs. Right. I might have surrendered, honestly. I'm not totally sure. Nice. Nice. Good. Got a little piece of artillery right there. Hold on. Give me my vehicle, please. Boom. Uh-oh, hello. Alright. Pushing up. Uh-oh. Hello. Tons of enemies. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I need to kill this thing real quick. Because it is eating away at us a little bit. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Pop 'em, pop 'em, pop 'em, pop 'em. How's that guy still alive? What? Okay. They have 12 more soldiers. I think that guy's dead now. Alright. And these guys are surrendered. They still have artillery out here, so let's go kill that real quick. Schmoving it! We can't risk trying to capture it because we are so depleted already. Just hit him with this. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Get it. Come on. There we go. We got it. Okay, these guys are dead. What else do they have? What do they have, dude? 10 more soldiers somewhere. There we go. We got it. Whoa, I can't believe we won that. Hot dang. Oh, there's another army, though. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're coming straight in. They're not giving us any time. 24 soldiers, 9 vehicles. They've got 144 7 vehicles. Oh! This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. Okay. We got to go hard in the paint here. We got to go so hard in the paint. At least try to. All right, hold on. Pause. Jettison. 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 Wait. Some of these guys I just jettisoned were the only soldiers in the BTRs. We had so many losses last time. So we actually need to unjettison some of these troops. Shoot. No. Get back in there. Get back in there. You guys get back in there too. Alright, you guys can be jettisoned because you have a ton of soldiers, and as can you. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Give me you. No, no, no. Get in the thing. Good. We're trying. Pop smoke. Already using our smoke. Not great. This is brutal. They're right there. Okay. I'm trying. Tank versus BTR, not great. We got him. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, I'm going to rotate here. Try and get behind cover now. Oh, good. Okay, good, 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 good. Hello, all these enemies. Okay. Popping back now. We're going to just retreat out of here. Okay. No! Yeah, we weren't able to make that happen, sadly. That's okay. That's alright. We've got more. We got more. And we're going to just take a bit more of a sniping role with this one because it's much farther back, which is great. Okay. Good kills, boys. If we can't win it, we need to, at the very least, get a ton of kills in this battle. That makes re-entry into the country 10 times easier. I mean, for right now, we are depleting their forces by so much in these battles that it's kind of working out for us, so I'm cool with it. There we go, multiple kills there. I'm going to skirt more so to the right side because I'll be able to see a little bit more over here. Ah, there is artillery. They spawned with so much more artillery in their armies than we did. Isn't that interesting? It's cringe. Give us the artillery, please. Hold on, I'm reloading. I know there's tons of infantry, but yeah, there we go. We got him. We needed to kill that artillery for sure, for sure. That was essential. There we go. There's some more kills. Start using the machine gun again. Shelling. We're doing all of the things. Beautiful. Oh, vehicles inbound. Those are tanks. Okay. Hold on. Right. We need to kill these before they get too close. Pop smoke here already. And we can use that smoke to our advantage. Keep in and out of it. They're coming around this part. Uh-oh. They tracked us. We can't move anymore. Okay. That's alright. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm trying. Okay. Dude. We do not do as much damage as them. Luckily, they're missing a lot. Which is gorgeous for us. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, we got him. Good. Alright, so we are stuck here. Our other boys are at the very least still getting lots of kills, so that's great, you know. Very pleased to see our allies getting decent kills here. Where else are there enemies? There. Okay. Just spam-a-lam 'em, baby. 16 to 63. We're not doing bad. Keep shelling them. Hopefully not too many more enemy vehicles inbound, though. That would be where we start running into major disasters. 13 to 58. Alright, are there still boys on the flank? Yes. Real quick, gonna try and deal with these guys. I don't know if we killed them. I'll be honest. I wasn't looking at the kill feed, which was probably stupid. Alright. Keep firing this way now. Good. We got tons of ammo. Oh, vehicle. Hold on. Reloading. Good. Oh, there's an SU. Alright, they get a bunch of kills with that. 9 to 46. While they're behind that building, we're gonna take out some more enemies. Infantry. Okay. Reloading. Okay, we got him. Good. Hopefully that's the last vehicle. I do not know. There's some very lucky positioning here to be tracked in. This could have been way worse of a spot. There we go. There's some more kills. 9 to 31. 9 to 31, boys. Okay. I don't even dare to give up control here of this guy because I do not want us to start faltering. We're doing well. Our guys are able to hold their own in their spots, so we might as well just keep going with this. I hear another plane. Great. Enemy over there. Oh, he was surrendered. Okay, that's a good sign always. Uh-oh, hello. Did not notice the flank happening. Hello? Get out of here. Okay. Are we clear here? No, there's another guy. Can't let them get into RPG range there. 9 to 13. Okay. I think we got this, guys. Not gonna lie. There's one more enemy. Yo! Canada for the win! Oh my god. 3 enemy armies soloed by 1 Canadian army. An unreal performance. Resupply. Oh my god. What a goated performance. Create a few more squads for us here. Resupply. And I think we're going to end this episode here. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to continue with the Total Conflict Resistance Army Building Simulator with the Real Life Nations mod. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.